So this is one of the easier ways to optimize on Applovin. I know for a fact because I got feedback from the team that no one except for me does it. Maybe by the time this video gets out, another person would think about that. But people tend to open up a campaign just like they do on Facebook, and they don't even optimize. Like usually on Facebook and stuff like that, they will optimize, but on newer platforms, they think that everything is automated for some reason. And it's actually the other way around, because Facebook has a lot more data and a lot more experience, and the algorithm and platform are way more mature than any other platform except for maybe Google. And so the level of involvement that you need to have within the campaign is much bigger than anything else inside of any other platform. So what I did is a very simple thing. I always like, when I look up a new platform or platform that has a smaller amount of options in terms of what to optimize around, I look for what I can optimize on. And what I did is I'm using a tracker, and I ran some traffic, and I saw the best states that are basically running there, and I minimized that campaign to those states. So I just trimmed back on 50% of states, and this is a very good solution or even strategy for someone who, for example, is running on Q4, everything fires, the engine is firing on all cylinders, everything, converts, CPA is great, ROI is within the targets that you want, and then Q1 starts and it starts to dip. That specific scenario is very good for this solution. It fits perfectly because what you do is basically you trim the fat. So you take a campaign that you already know that's converting with creatives that you know that are converting, but you are trimming it down and saying, instead of running on all of the US, just run on these states. And how you choose those states is up to you, because you know how much you need to be kind of like front-end ROI driven or LTV ROI driven. And also it depends on how you measure things. Certain states might have a very long LTV, and certain states might have very good upfront ROAS, but customers may churn if you're mostly or morely subscription based. So it's up to you. I personally like to optimize that specific campaign that I chose according to CPV, which is basically EPC, which is how much I make per click. And that's a very small adjustments that you can make to those campaigns that are losing. And instead of pausing them, you can just, maybe there is even 5 states that are doing extremely well. Why not optimize, to target only those states, especially if one of them is one of the bigger states like Texas, Ohio, California, Florida. That's a very good idea. Let me know in the comments below if you're doing something like that. I'm very interested to see and learn how other people got, different responses and feedback and results from their campaigns. Thank you so much.